Everybody talking and talking, seeking attention, hoping for a mention, holding truth ransom. It's J&D, young king so handsome, talking culture answer. Meta is the answer. We reporting live from New York to Atlanta. Open up your eyes, here's a gift, no Santa. We gon' talk about it, no filter, no censor, cause it's Meta Kings forever. You can help me sing the anthem. Whoa, Meta Kings.
As we proceed.
Yeah, it's the Meta.
Welcome to another episode of the Meta Kings Podcast, where we give our unfiltered opinion on trending topics in the urban community and in pop culture. Jay, another episode, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm excited, man.
Yeah?
They don't even understand what's about to happen, man.
They don't even understand,
Y'all don't
man.
understand. Listen,
The nerve of these niggas, man.
All right. See, listen, and you're connected dot, man. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited about what we're about to pour out today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, listen, today we have a very special guest coming on, and I'm super excited about that, you feel me? But you'll get to meet him, you know what I'm saying? But for now, before we get into anything,
You got to pay some bills, though.
gotta pay some motherfucking bills.
All right.
So listen, you're home, right? And you ran out of your juice, you feel me? If you're like my boy Mike J, you can't take a breath without breathing your vape, right? What do? You go on where'smyvape.com, you feel me? That's the only place you could get your Miley's, your disposables. You could even order a hoe or two, you feel me? Where'smyvape.com. It's the only thing moving. If you vape, where'smyvape.com.
Yeah.
Right? Should I say any more on that?
No, that's it. And then also, we definitely want to give a big shout out to Titan Studios for this wonderful production set. Thank you for everything, and let's jump right into it.
Yeah, let's get into it, man. I'm excited for today. So, Jay, how was your week, bro? What's up? What we got going on this week, man?
How was my week? My week, I mean, overall was good. Well, actually, I'm lying. Dude, you own crypto?
A little bit.
Man, crypto's bleeding right now, man.
Bleeding, that shit's fucking tanking. That shit's
Yeah,
trash.
it's down, man. I mean, I'm heavily invested, and I definitely believe in crypto because that is the future, and that's where we're going.
You still
right
believe in it?
Yeah, why would I stop believing in crypto?
Yeah.
Crypto's the future. That's where we're going right now. But geez Louise, if you're a holder, embrace yourself. This is like a freaking great adventure ride, man. Like
That's
we're
a
going
whole
for a downhill, but we'll eventually come back up.
That's like King Dakar shit, bro. That shit was all the way up and that shit all the way down.
You know what's so crazy? Like to really talk about it, it's like how can you not really believe in crypto when so there was an article that was put out. Don't quote me, quote your mayor.
Yeah.
But the mayor of New York actually gets his salary paid in Bitcoin.
Okay.
Right,
They all
so,
do.
huh?
I remember there was one time where Odell Beckham
So don't listen.
got salary paid and his salary's probably cut in half.
He's crying right now.
He's
crying until he's up.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Well,
But-
my ear's been to the street too. You feel me? Like I've been listening.
How's your week?
My week was a little rough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You
Why?
feel me?
In what way?
I'm saying
Talk about it. If you're gonna say real and unfiltered, talk about it.
rough. You know what I'm saying? Like love wise, money wise, it wasn't the easiest week. You feel me?
Right.
You know what kept me going?
What?
Knowing that we was gonna come here on this episode.
Man, we
and
miss
was gonna
y'all.
talk our talk. You feel me? We miss the community, man.
So should we?
Yeah, there's something I want to actually run past you.
Okay.
Before I do that, shout out to Play Humble.
Who?
Play Humble. This is one of the sponsors that got me this shirt right here. You feel me? They got like a whole clothing line. They got some really dope fits. Follow at Play Humble CEO on the gram. But there's something I want to run past you, right? So I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see that Game, you know, as usual, showing his ass all over the place, and he talking about. Did you see the Super Bowl?
I did.
Right. So on the Super Bowl performance, as you know, they had Mary J, they had 50 Cent, they
Right.
had Eminem, they had Dr. Dre. You feel me? It was really all about Dr. Dre, and you know I'm supporting Cass, a bunch of legends up there. So the Game found himself talking about he felt a way that he wasn't on there. You feel me? And that sounds a little crazy to me. You feel
Why?
me? Because clearly on stage they had a bunch of legends.
So you don't consider the Game a legend?
Hell no. You consider the Game a legend?
Yeah, he's a legend.
You wildin'.
Like, so I feel like in our time, in our generation, right? Because we only 15 months away, and 33 days, and no, 30 days really.
Don't
but,
age me, bro.
Huh? No, don't do that. But nah. The Game's a legend. I definitely believe in a hip hop culture. All right, so in the West, he put on for the city.
You can't be a legend if you only if it's regional.
Nah, he's dude. So I mean, So Meta Kings community, most of you guys probably, so you'll get to know me, and we were actually talking about this, where we're gonna do a segment where we get to actually interview each other, right? And so you realize like I'm the realest between me and him. But growing up, I actually grew up.
Swinger.
All right, so I grew up overseas, and overseas when the game was like really out there in the 2000s, like it wasn't just California, the West Coast. Like he actually came over and crossed over to overseas, like into Africa, into Europe and stuff.
So
like
does
that.
every artist. He's not the only one who crosses overseas.
What do you mean?
Every artist crosses overseas. I'm sure they heard of Dipset overseas, Jim Jones, Mexico.
Nah, dude, niggas wasn't bumping Dipset.
But guess what
overseas
though?
like that.
If the game crossed overseas, it was because its affiliation to G Unit.
So let's not story because we tend to do that, right? So you asked me, you said, so you were like, so the game was asked during the Super Bowl segment. There was 50 Cent, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Dr. Dre.
Right.
And he was on a segment and he was talking about the fact that he was ranting off like,
Yeah.
what? And I believe, because like, so where was the Super Bowl aired on?
It don't matter. It wasn't,
Where was it aired
It was
on,
in
dog?
LA, but it was not local. It was
So-
not a local event.
So if I consider the game as a legend and the segment was aired in LA, I definitely agree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he feels like, so he went up against 50 Cent.
There's no going up against 50 Cent. The game can't go up against 50 Cent.
No, so I agree. And I agree, because I'm a 50 fan, I'm a 50 fanatic. I definitely think we're probably gonna speak about him later on in the segment. But I do understand with a person like iconic as a game, you know what I'm saying?
You described the game as iconic, bro.
So listen, don't do that because now you're pissing me off.
So what's his iconic
now
album?
Now you're pissing me off
So
because
give me the game's iconic album.
so listen, Meta King community, growing up, right? As a matter of fact, I was never a game fan, right? So we're gonna talk about it, right? You were a game fan. You were like, yo, he was a blood, and he
Yeah,
beat.
fuck with him, but he's still not
I fuck with
iconic
him,
or
But you
legendary.
fucking no, because
a lot of people I'm a
because
fan of.
when you spoke about him back in the days, he was iconic. He was legendary to
I
him.
never said those words out my mouth.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Ever.
did.
You're lying.
But because of the fact that now, because
never said that shit out my mouth.
we're comparing him to 50 Cent, and
There's no comparison.
I don't want to compare him. But just because you can't compare him to 50 Cent doesn't make him a legend in his lane.
He's not a legend in any lane, bro.
So I want to know what y'all think about it, right?
He don't even have the longevity
So
to be
let's-
called a legend.
so listen.
who's more legendary?
Right, go ahead.
The game or Kendrick Lamar?
The game, dog.
Oh, Jesus.
The game. Kendrick, like, so look, if we're talking about in terms of,
Yo,
you good?
you know I'm not.
No, I could tell.
Because you bro, the game, don't get me wrong. The game was a great rapper. He had an influential role.
Right?
Calling the game legendary, so is Lloyd Banks legendary?
No, he was legendary in terms of G
Is Joel Santana legendary?
in terms of Dipset.
But I'm talking about all times.
No, I just said.
So
in
why
term-
does the
in-
game get a bigger pass than those two other names?
Because if you go overseas, right? So you're probably local. He's a domestic dude, and I get it. We ain't ever, you know, like you've been in London. But if you go overseas and you say Joel Santana, they're gonna look at you like, oh, who is that? Right? You know what I'm saying? You mentioned the game, people understand this is how we do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Finish
because
it.
of his. That's
Nah,
because of his affiliation.
You're
to
legendary
G Unit.
when you spread across the whole world, dog. You know what I'm saying? He put on for the West Coast. So
how you gonna say from the whole world to the West Coast?
So when he goes on a segment and he's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I watched the Super Bowls. The Super Bowl is huge. The Super Bowl is actually so the NFL is actually the number one sports in
America, number one.
Well, no, number one is MLB.
No.
Major League Baseball.
No, not anymore.
I'm a guy of statistics, bro. Pull it up.
I'm
dog.
telling you right now, NFL is the number one sport by far. I'm not even asking you. I'm telling you.
Why do you debate me on these stuff?
I'm not debating you. You want to feel stupid? Watch the comments. The NFL is the number one sport by far. It's not even close.
All right, so maybe he might be correct, but let me know what you think, right? So
I don't might. I am correct.
All right, so in terms of top two American sports, it's Major League Baseball and the National Football League, right? The National Football League, everybody knows, man, like to get a slot in the Super Bowl segment, it's millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. So when you're performing on a halftime event and you're performing in his city, it's kind of disrespectful if I consider him so don't make that fake.
There's other rappers from LA that wasn't on there.
It's kind of disrespectful.
YG wasn't on there.
He's not from LA, dog. So he is. But he's a blood. Well, I mean, okay. So okay, all right. So listen.
Right.
So
this dude. Bro.
so
I'm gonna
listen,
let you do it.
But you can't compare YG to the game.
You can't compare the game to Eminem or Dr. Dre or Mary J or 50.
But you could possibly compare the game. Okay, so
Don't even say you can compare them to.
you know what's so crazy? Medicines community, let me know what you think. Hit the comments
Drop it in
section.
the comments, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about it. You feel me?
I like so in this segment, I definitely agree with Dami in terms of like 50 is definitely has definitely put up for the culture, and he's nobody comparable to the game. But I definitely understand why the game feels some type of way. He goes on Drink Champs and the whole 9 yards, and he you know I get it, right?
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna do that, right? Because this segment is not about me and you. Y'all can watch our previous episode. This is episode number 8. Yes. Watch 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Introduce who we got going on next.
All right, listen. This episode is a very special episode, right? Because as y'all know, we've been here all by ourselves, entertaining y'all, keeping everybody, you know what I'm saying, entertained. But today we have a very, very special interview, right? So some of you may know him. For some of you, this may be the first time, right? So this guy is somebody who's been very influential in the industry. We're not just talking music industry. We talking about your favorite social media influencers. This man had a hand on where their career went, right? This is somebody that I personally worked with and I could vouch for when I was in my music career.
Can I name drop?
Go ahead. Drop a couple names.
King of New York. Who's that? Right now, Suspect King of New York. We're not talking about 6ix9ine.
I'm not giving nobody no King of New York.
Favi.
If you say so.
50 Cent. Daniel Jean.
Yeah.
Lamar Odom. 50
Danny
Cent.
Deuces.
Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Zeneski.
Like he's really out there. He's really out there.
Listen, without further ado, we're gonna bring my man, the man,
100
culture
grand.
influencer, hip hop kingmaker, that nigga, JB from Flawless ENT. We're gonna bring him in.
Don't come on.
I don't see these niggas. I don't hear these niggas. I don't know these niggas. Who are these niggas? I don't see these niggas. I don't hear these niggas. I don't know these niggas. Who are these niggas? I don't see these niggas. I don't hear these niggas. I don't know these niggas. Who are these niggas? I don't see these niggas. I don't hear these niggas. I don't know these niggas.
Amen. Bow.
So JB, talk to me. What's going on right here, man?
Oh, that's me doing my regular stuff, you know, talking my shit, you know, throwing the money in the ground, you know, the particular JB lifestyle, you know, that's what it is.
JB lifestyle, man.
You know, these niggas not taking care of their hoes, man, so I gotta do it for them. That's what it's about.
All right, so before we start, I gotta ask you,
Correct.
do I gotta be scared of this man sitting next to you? Like,
Nah, nah.
Bro,
is
look,
anything I'm not allowed to
I had to
say?
dap him up and look up. Like we not.
Cause I ain't trying to go home in a body bag.
Oh my
so
God.
you gotta let me know now.
Nah,
You
he
know what I'm
good.
saying? All right,
he
cool.
good.
So JB, first of all, thank you for joining us.
Yo, appreciate
You feel
y'all,
me?
man,
Nah,
for having
no
me.
doubt.
yo.
Welcome to the show.
Appreciate y'all for
100%.
having me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, so like I already mentioned, this man is a kingmaker. You feel me? King, queen maker, whatever you want to call it.
Correct.
In music, in social media, all of these people that you know that you come to love, he had a hand in getting them to where they at right now. You know what I'm saying? But most currently,
Correct.
you got a couple tracks out.
Oh yeah. I have
Right.
this record right now. We just dropped.
That sound. Listen,
With,
what we just heard sound.
It's with
sounds
me and my
awesome.
brother Daniel Jean.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's called I Don't See Them. It's pretty a dope
I don't see these
movement.
niggas.
Nah, I don't see these niggas, man. I don't hear these niggas.
Yeah.
I don't know these niggas. Who are these niggas? You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, facts.
So it's pretty much that. That's definitely gonna be a big movement right now. You know what I mean? We
Okay.
just dropped it probably like 2 days ago. It's not on a major platform yet.
Right.
We just was still doing editing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So listen, that's what you get in the Mediking community. You feel me? You hear it first here.
Yeah, you heard it
feel
first.
me?
Yeah.
And another thing too, we got a lot of artists that been in our DM trying to get on the show. You feel me?
Actually, we got a treat next week.
Right.
So
right.
if you guys are watching, like if you're an upcoming artist,
Right.
we got an artist of the week next week.
We might.
We might.
We got to see if they worthy, bro. Listen.
Okay.
I remember. Listen. One thing. First of all, you see who we dealing with.
Correct.
We got real people that follow the show. That's friends of the show that can really take you where you want to go. And I remember when I was an artist, one thing I hated is when I reached out to a platform, right, for like some type of exposure, and they didn't even want to hear my music first.
Yeah, it happened all the time.
I invest in my music.
So
You
let
feel
me-
me? So I didn't want to get put next to Joe Schmo for some payola.
So, in case you guys didn't know, so watching this, so you could actually you have a YouTube page, right?
Yeah, YouTube, Spotify.
What's that? Is that Real Dami? No,
Real
Dami
Dami
the
LUK.
rapper.
Real Dami
no,
LUK.
That's it. That's your Instagram.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
Dami
Dami
the
the
rapper.
rapper. He's actually an artist. And so I actually segue into JB on the show, man.
Yes, correct. Get into it. Let's get into it.
I'm honored to meet you. To be honest with you, bro, before I met you, before you came in the show, I was actually really intimidated. And these drinks probably gonna bring me down a little bit, but
my God.
I heard a lot about you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Dami is
that. I appreciate
Dami's definitely he's my partner. He's my brother in the game since diapers. And I've heard I know he's done a few shows, and you were actually behind him, pushing him.
Yes.
And I've never had the opportunity to actually come to an event to get to meet you. So when I heard when he hit me up and he said, "Listen, we got JB on the show, man," I was
JB,
kind of intimidated, like, "Oh damn, bro, like, yo, he's been around this person, that person, that person. I got to be on my A game, man." So
Correct.
it's definitely a pleasure
it's
to
a
meet
pleasure
you, man.
meeting you, man.
Thank
That's
you,
a
much
whole
respect,
fact.
brother.
Respect to you, man.
All right, so listen, all the pleasantries aside, I know we all want to hear from JB, right? So let's get it started. So JB, so as long as I've known you,
Yeah.
you've been a mover and a shaker in the music game and the social media game, right? So let me ask you, why do you do what you do? Like, what's the mindset that you have while you take these local talents or people who might not be so known and you help them get far in their career where everybody know them?
Because you know what it is. First of all, I'm a people person. You know, I feel like this is a $1 trillion business, and everybody could win. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, as long as you believe in yourself, and you can prove to me that you believe in yourself, then I'm gonna help you. Because I always say, what is the point of having the knowledge and the success and the connection and don't help others? You might as well
That's a
never.
fact.
You
That's a
might as
fact.
well never have it to begin with. You
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
So it's pretty much like I just like everybody to win, man. Like, you know, what is the point of it? We all need each other. You know what I mean? The entertainment world is not gonna be nothing without artists.
That's a whole fact.
So if you don't have artists, what's the point of having the record labels? It's like having a car you don't have gas in it. What's the point of having that shit?
Agreed,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So that's pretty much where I stand with that.
So I got a few questions to ask
Go
you,
ahead.
right? Because
Go
I'm
ahead.
excited, right? So deal with me. So who is JB, right? So is that your name? Is that actual name? Like where you from? Like
Well, I'm from
who is
Brooklyn.
JB?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying?
Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn,
Flatbush.
BK.
You know what I'm saying? Flatbush.
Zotown.
all
Yo,
day.
can you throw it up?
Zotown.
Can you throw it up? Can you throw it up? BK, throw it up, BK.
BK, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much JB, you know, since I was young, you know, my mom and my dad passed away when I was like
God
young.
bless.
So I understand how it is to struggle. And I understand to see others struggle. So I said, you know what? For me to help this person, I have to be in a position to help this person. You know what I'm saying? Let me get up here so I could pull everybody down. You know what I'm saying? I could pull everybody
up,
up.
pull 'em
You
up,
feel
pull 'em
me?
up.
Because a lot of time, those that are in position is not helping others.
That's a
Right.
fact.
Because for the simple fact that they're probably intimidated by your approach, or they I won't say jealous, but they understand your ability to function.
Right.
So then now it's like, damn, like I see you hitting this person up and you don't even know this person. You congratulating this person on his success, but then the person that's next to you,
You're not
and
really
you're
put-
not even showing no type of
No
love.
type
to
of
them.
love.
And they
No
have that,
share,
and
no
they,
repost.
and they have that avenue, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, that should just puzzle me. You know what I mean? So
So pretty much, what are you? Are you like the savior for like the upcoming?
well, pretty much, I would say I have my hands on a lot of big artists.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of big artists that people look up to now in these days. Like I had a hand in their career based on providing them with whips, you know, giving them studios, you know what I'm saying, having the bad girls around them. You know what I'm saying? Just helping them grow, because in this entertainment image, it's like based on image is everything.
Okay.
So if people see you invest in yourself, they're gonna want to invest in you.
Right. Whole
That's
fact.
how the game is.
That's
You know
whole
what I'm
fact.
saying? And that's what I tell people.
I like the mindset, man.
But so let me ask you a question, right? Because
Correct.
like you said, for most individuals, it's like a crab in the barrel mentality, right?
Correct.
So it's like people don't want to help the other person out because they're scared of competition, right? But what makes you different?
you
know
get a
what
water?
I'm saying? Like what makes JB decide that, you know what? I'm not worried about competition. I'm not worried about the next man. I'm worried about helping people get to where they're gonna go.
Because the reason why I move like that, because it's a big business, man. You could be successful based on selling cups. You could be successful based on advertising somebody else's sneaker. There's so many rooms to grow. So I don't feel like nobody's gonna outshine anybody. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people be thinking that if I bring him along, he's gonna take my spotlight. He's supposed to take my spotlight because I'm introducing him to what I got going on.
Wow.
So
You understand what I'm saying?
You mind me cutting you off. So
Okay.
So you pointed at him, and I mean we're definitely introducing the famous JB,
Correct.
Flawless Scent. Who do you have next to you?
Well, I have Fancy Giant right here. That's
Fancy
my
what?
brother. His name is Fancy,
Fancy Giant, okay.
That's my brother. That's my security.
Nice to meet
That's
you, man.
all in
Nice
one.
to meet you,
You know what I'm
too.
saying? He's the
Great to be
person
on
that
the
looks
show.
over me. If I'm messed up, and
Looks
you know
over
what I'm saying? If
all of
I'm
us.
drunk, all that, whatever it is, certain things that he'll see that I won't see because, I'm too busy shaking
And you
and
need
baking with my motherfucking host, man. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I lose focus
Right.
when I'm dealing with my host.
Right.
So he right here, he like, yo, Jay, hold on. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So I got a
You know
question.
what I mean?
So how'd you come about him? Like how'd you meet him? And so it's a two-part question. How'd you meet him? And
I want him to answer that.
all right. So
How?
how'd you meet JB?
All right. So basically,
And nice to have you on the show, by the way.
thank you. Basically, I like left school. I was doing like a few security jobs here and there. I managed to network to the point of where I met this music collective in Brooklyn called 1166.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
And from being around them, I managed to meet JB, one of the girls, one of the female artists who I met there, had a video one day. It's like, hey, I need you to be in the video. Can't pay you. I'm like, no problem.
So you did it for free?
Yeah,
Dope.
I did the video, and at the end, I met JB. He brought his Maserati for her video. We talked. Of
course he did.
Exchanged like numbers, and
Yeah.
like the next day, JB was like, hey, I got this event. I want you to come.
Right.
And from there, just been working with JB.
And how, like working with JB for as long as you have you feel like you've benefited from it?
Oh yeah.
In what way? How?
Oh.
So apart from matter of fact, talk about these hoes, right? Because these whores,
You know
right?
I love my host, man.
I
I love him.
I mean,
Get into
I
that.
got girls before, but like the magnitude of women since being around JB is crazy. I remember we went
So-
to this one party
Okay, go ahead.
in Queens,
Go
and
ahead.
I see this girl, and I lock eyes with her immediately. She's with a dude. She doesn't
Dazzle,
care.
like-
I don't care.
Okay.
Like midway through the party, she takes his bottle of Casamigos, runs over to me in the middle of the dance floor, starts
Yeah.
pouring
Shoot.
down my throat.
Yeah.
We're making out.
Oh,
It's just
Lord.
like,
Her man was probably, her man thought like, yo, what should I do in this moment? Should I take on fucking Goliath? Should I cut my losses?
I take her in the bathroom. We do what we do.
Oh nah.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was
End
crazy.
of the party,
That's crazy.
we're all walking to our cars, and she's like, "Hi,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I love you," and the guy is just like,
What the
"Hell
hell is
Yeah,
going on
like,
here?
yeah,
He
I'ma
came
let
in
her
my
rock,
car,
like,
did
yeah.
not matter. I was like, wow.
So me personally, I mean, I'm outside. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm outside, but I'm not outside like y'all outside.
Oh, I'm outside.
Oh yeah, you outside.
I mean, if y'all don't even know he outside, go check him out. Flawless Scent.
Flawless ENT.
Right, yeah.
Nah,
Follow
I'm
him.
outside.
You know
I'm
what I'm
outside.
saying?
I'm outside.
So I've always, cause me and him, and we'll probably bring that along later in the segment, but
Correct.
it's a different, like when somebody's outside like that, like how easy is it to like, even so we'll keep it around women, like how easy is it for like, you gotta work hard or it's just,
Nah,
it comes
I feel
like,
like this. We went to Miami.
Go ahead.
After a show with Daniel Jane, and me and JB are just walking around because like we came like a convoy full of dudes and nice warm whips.
Right.
And we're just walking around like, yo, man, we gotta get some girls, man. So we're just saying to the girls, hey, we got an after party at such and such address. Pull up, we got a pool. 10 minutes after we get back, I hear a knock on the door. I'm like, who the hell is that? 50 girls.
50?
50.
That night we
you
probably
mean 5 girls, right?
No,
No.
50.
What?
50.
I think we
50.
it could have been more.
Wow.
Because we was in a mansion, and first of all, we didn't even have place to put these girls. Girls was in the bathroom. Girls was in
Lord.
in the pool.
Oh,
girls
Lord.
was in the living room. Yo, we had girls all over the fucking place, and everybody was losing their fucking mind. Had a great time, and it was epic.
And then we had like a few more knocks at the end.
Yeah. Right.
70 girls were there.
Spread the
all
word.
Yeah, like
in
the
total, it was
White
like
girls,
70.
Spanish girls, Asian.
We had
black,
everybody.
whatever you
We had
wanted
everybody
was
there. It was crazy. It was a crazy
nuts.
night. We passed out. I woke up. I had to like lift this girl feet up so I could.
So pretty
get
much
through.
what
It
we
was
see
crazy.
on Instagram is real life
Yeah,
for you.
real life.
Oh, yeah.
I live the life that you see on Instagram. A lot of people be capping on their Instagram, but I really live this life. Like,
And I
this
could
is
personally
life.
vouch for that because you know what I'm saying. Like I've been with JB. I see how he get down, man. Like I remember one time there was an event, and that time there was a lot of what show was it? I think it was Love and Hip Hop. There was a lot of celebrities in there, and I walked inside the event. JB had like literally like a banquet spread out.
Oh yeah.
With all of these women
Oh, my
just sitting around. And
Oh, my
it wasn't just basic women. It was influencers. It was models. And JB was just kind of just like walking around, you feel me? And they paying homage to the man because they know what he do.
Right.
So,
Correct.
Medikings community, I could personally vouch. Whatever you see on his IG is 100% real life.
Correct.
But I got a question for JB.
Go
real
ahead.
quick.
Ask a question.
And this is
I
gonna-
do too as well. But go
yeah,
ahead.
this is gonna take a little back. So JB, you talk about how you just like to bring people up, right? You feel me? And you feel like you're in a position
Correct.
to bring people to a place where they need to be. So why not do it, right? Because you understand the struggle.
Correct.
So you travel. I know you travel.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
And I've traveled for shows.
Correct.
And what I notice is that when you go to other cities, right, there's a different vibe. Like you go to other cities, they care about their local artists, they care about their local teams, they care about their local music.
Correct.
Whereas in New York, we care about everybody else but the local artist, but the local team, but the.
Correct.
Do you agree or disagree that whole crabs in a barrel mentality is primarily a New York thing, or do you think it's everywhere?
I think it's everywhere. I think it's a people. It's pretty much a person mentality. It's not only. I can't saying it be a New York thing or a Jersey thing. I just saying a lot of time people don't support people, especially in you even have the black community. They don't support each other as they supposed to. Because you look at the Russian, the Jews, the whites, they come together. Black people, they want to outshine each other. You know what I'm saying? Instead of helping each other, they want to outshine. They don't understand that if we put our minds together, we unstoppable based on putting ourselves in a position. You know what I mean? Because a lot of time a brother could be in a position, but then he will downgrade that other brother and be like, yo, don't work with him, or he don't know what he got going on because he's afraid of the other brother to rise up. You know what I'm saying? But all other nations will help each other.
Right.
Be like, hey, listen, if
The
you're doing this,
races,
I'm
right.
doing this. If I'm doing this, you're doing this. We can merge it and we be global together.
So,
they don't see it like
So
that.
I got a question for you. So, are you talking? I pulled up your IG.
Correct.
My man, you got a lot of followers. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God,
Half a
Jesus.
million.
You know
Half
what
a
I'm
million.
saying? So I see on your subject, it goes like, you know, if you're looking for your career to go to the next level, like you manage artists and
Rappers, models,
rappers, whatever the
singers.
situation, influence
Whatever, I don't
comedians,
give a
right?
fuck if you selling cups.
I want to know how'd you get that? How'd you how do you do it? How did it all start? If you're watching this, I mean, you should be watching this.
Correct.
Like this, he really does this. Like, I mean, this is not.
Correct.
You know, like I seen a few people. A few people that I haven't actually personally interviewed on a segment.
Correct.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I've been around. I'm outside.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not like you. and niggas be like, yo, I'm like that. I'm like. You know what I'm
like
saying?
that, yeah.
But
Correct.
like you got real evidence, you got real footage to show me like you like that.
He's credible.
I see you with
That's
this
credibility.
person, that person. I'm like, bro, how the hell?
Yeah.
So how did it start? And you know what I'm saying? And how can you help the next person?
Well, you see, the thing is with the industry, people don't understand that it's a business.
Right.
First of all, you have to have a mindset of a business person because it's 90% business and 10% entertainment.
I love that.
So just because you have the gift to rap and you could dance, and that don't mean you're gonna make it.
Right.
It's based on who you know and how far they're willing to go for you. And like I said again, what is the point of having the knowledge, the connection, and don't help people? I'm a people person.
Right.
I love everybody. I don't care if you gang banging. I don't care if you this. The minute I lay my eyes on you, I love you automatically because you're a human being just like me. So I feel like, just imagine if you was the only person in the world, how would you feel? You will lose your mind. Then you're gonna be begging for the ops. Yo, I need ops around me. I need this around me.
100,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
Begging for them damn
So,
ops.
me as if like I chase stuff that I can't purchase. Like I tell people this. You could buy a nice Rolex. You know, shout out to my motherfucking Rolex.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yo,
my hoes.
zooming on
That, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, you could buy a nice Rolex, but you can't buy time.
Right.
You feel me? You could buy the best bed in the world, but you can't buy sleep.
Right.
You could buy the best meal in the world, but you can't buy appetite.
Right.
So I chase stuff that I cannot
like that.
purchase. Like a great heart, a great mindset is something that you can't purchase. It's either you have it or you don't have it.
Agreed.
That's the thing. Loyalty is something that you can't purchase.
love
Just
them
because
dudes.
somebody have money, that don't mean you real. Just because somebody's broke, that don't mean you fake. You understand what I'm
Let me hold
saying?
you on.
Bow.
I love.
No funny.
Like, so I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, my background, and y'all, I told y'all get to
Correct.
figure me out. Like, come from an urban community, right,
Correct.
where you're not supposed to make it. My mom made it, right? They didn't want me to make it. God did. DJ Khaled, right?
As you should.
And I just love, man, when I see, especially a person of color speaking positivity.
Correct.
And you sound like you got a lot going on over here, right?
Yeah.
And so that actually answered my question because I asked you the question because I wanted to see what your mindset was.
Correct.
And like like a lot of people see people in life, you run into people in life and you see them like high positivity and a positive mindset, and you think that it's by accident that they have the things going on around them.
intentional.
It's
It's
intentional, dog.
You was born with it.
That's a fact.
And it's not easy to always have that. And I feel like that's the difference between people like you and others. There's people who they want to have a positive mindset, but they too focused on the negative and everything going on around.
They get distracted.
They get distracted. Then there's people like you who can kind of cut through the bullshit, know what your goal is, and go for it.
Right.
And I could like my quick little story how I met JB. You feel me? Like me and Mike. You know, Mike J, my partner. You
Shout
feel
out to
me?
Mike, though.
Shout out to Mike J.
man.
You feel me?
LUK, man. Shout
We
out
was
to that.
throwing a party, and then we ran into JB at our party.
Okay.
And JB heard one of my tracks.
Loved
and
it.
he called me to a restaurant. Of course, it was a Haitian restaurant.
Oh, you already know.
Very
Shout out to the Zoe,
Shout out
baby.
to all my
Shout out to
Zoes,
Zoe,
man.
you
Back
feel
my
me?
shit.
Sapase.
Oh, Lord.
And he was just really speaking life into me, speaking life into the track, you feel me? And that boosted my confidence because, you know, I'm not really big into like bigging up myself, you feel me? But he put that confidence in me, and he even had me on the phone with Designer and Young Emme, you feel me? Talking to them, yeah, it was dope. And I'm like, yeah, nah,
Spoke to some people.
this guy, right? This guy's a real deal. And after that, like any event he was having, I wanted to be there, not just because I wanted the exposure, I wanted to be around that energy.
Right.
You feel me? It's a good energy
Correct.
that he have. You feel
Right.
me? And I always appreciated that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm into giving people their flowers while they can still smell them.
As you should.
You feel me? So
As you should.
I want to thank you for that. You feel me? And I know that there's a lot of people out here that could speak the same way that I could speak about JB because
love
I
that.
know
I love that, bro.
the type of person he is. You feel me?
Yeah,
Correct.
we argue a lot, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. At first I started off like very like shy, intimidated, man. But like your energy is just it's
Yeah, that's
immaculate,
right.
bro. It's unmatched.
Like I always tell people this, like, my focus is too critical for me not to guard it. Based on saying that, you know, you have a house, you have a car, you put car insurance on your car because you love it. If something happen, you be protected. Same thing with a house. You know, you put house insurance. So if your car break down, but then a lot of people leave they focus unguarded.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'll tell people this. It's principles to success.
Right.
It's 3 elements to success. Your mind thinking first,
Okay.
your mouth speaking to existence, and your body's the conclusion of it.
I like that.
So being broke is a choice.
Nah,
You're
dope.
broke, but you're not broken, so you could change that. Why? Because you wake up this morning.
You broke, but you're
Everything
not
is up to you. You know what I'm saying? And because why does person have certain things and you can't get it?
right.
They have the same 24 hours as you. You're not dead. You're not hospitalized. You're not disabled. You're not in jail. Why are you in that position?
Right.
If you think big, you're gonna act big. If you think small, you're gonna act small. That is the sacrificial lamb behind it.
One more question before we. I know you itching to
I
go
know
to the next
you
segment.
itching to get
we
it.
got
Woo!
another segment.
Let's go.
I don't know if I asked you this question. So if I did, then we go to the next segment.
Correct.
Why do you need security?
Well, see, this is not just security.
Okay.
A lot of people don't understand. They thinking this is security based on protection. No, this is
Like
my
it's
brother
so
right
crazy
here.
to the point where I can't be around you in public.
Correct. Of course you could. This is my brother. This is my good friend.
Okay.
This is, yeah, he watch over me. You understand what I'm saying? It's like saying when you and your cousin or you and your friend go out, y'all each other's security.
Right.
Even if you know what you're doing, because something pop off, you have his back.
Right. Right.
It's that you just don't have the security shirt written all over it, whatever it is. But this is what you play. You play that role because you around that person all the time.
Right.
So it becomes he's a reflection of you and you a reflection of him. So y'all represent each other.
Right.
And that's pretty much it with him when it comes to me, because he also have a brand himself. He's promoting. So by him being around me, I'm introducing him to everybody else.
Right. And I'm
then
seeing
he could
something on
promote.
your
He could
Instagram,
promote his
man.
company.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
this
he
thing
been
with
everywhere. He
Jerry-
did stuff with
Jerry-
Fabio Foreign.
Jerry-
He was on the Jerry
Springer.
Springer show.
You on
Yeah,
Jerry
he's-
Springer show, right?
This guy's all over the place, man.
All
You know
over.
what I'm saying? He's all over the place.
How'd that come about?
Basically,
Yeah, you really like that for real? Yo, can I stand up and?
Basically, JB had introduced me to Daniel Jean, and I was started doing the skits and whatnot, right?
Shout out Danny Jean, by the way.
Yeah, shout out Daniel G, man. Very good dude,
Yeah,
man.
very good dude. Basically, Daniel hits me up one day. He's like, "Hey, you want to be on Jerry Springer show?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
You surprised?
Hell yeah.
Show. Yeah, I was like, he's like, are you joking with me? Is this like a skit or something? You just trying to mess with me? He's like, no, seriously. So he told me everything I needed to do, the information I need to send, and then
Voila.
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
The rest was history.
Everything was, and shout out to Penny Lee too as well. You know, she's a great Instagram influencer. And
Yeah,
stuff
I was on the skit. I was on the Jerry Springer show with her.
with Penny Lee.
We need to see all of them bring
Everybody, yo, I'm bringing that. Next time I'm bringing everybody.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
Lord.
fucking party.
Oh, Lord. You already
There's
heard.
so much
It
people.
ain't right, young.
Motherfuckers
Hey.
gonna have to stand up and
Do
shit.
the,
That's how
handshake,
crazy.
do the handshake,
All right,
dog.
let's go. My fault.
Oh
bro.
my
I'm
God.
so excited to get to the next
Yeah.
segment.
Go ahead, go ahead. Bring us in.
So listen, we about to introduce JB to our next segment, sponsored by Where'sMyVape.com,
Oh my
where you can
God.
get your disposables,
I'm excited.
your Mileys,
Woo.
and a couple hoes too. I'm joking about the hoes, but you feel me? You never
I'm
know.
serious about
You
the
never know
hoes.
what you have on you.
I'm serious about the hoe.
But listen, this next segment, JB, I hope you're ready.
Correct. I'm always ready.
So in this next segment, right, we call it Truth or Drink.
Yes.
Right? So the way it works is that we're gonna ask you some real hardball questions, right? We got through with all the pleasantries. We gave you your flowers. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna ask you some questions. Now you
say
have
that.
two options, right?
Yeah.
You can either answer the question,
Whoa.
or you could take a shot.
Oh my God.
You ready?
Correct. I'm ready, man.
All right, let's do it. Jay, you wanna answer the first question?
I'll give you the honors.
All right, so I'm gonna start with a little soft.
He's the only one taking the shots, right?
No. Oh, I'm glad you asked. You just put yourself in
Yeah, it's a both. Yeah, we
yourself
might
in
do
there,
arm
too?
wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Nah, you should.
That time.
Every
Bam.
time
Oh,
Jay
Lord,
do
it's
take,
going down.
You gotta take. All right.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
Just for that, I'm gonna take shots on purpose.
All
Just
right.
because I want you to.
So first question. You talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, I do. I talk hella shit.
Hella shit.
Not just a lot, a hella shit.
Anybody who's ever been on your Instagram or
Oh,
whoever's
Lord,
been around
these
you,
niggas
oh,
ain't
Lord,
like-
these niggas ain't
These
taking
niggas
care of
not
their
taking
hoes.
care of those.
The
I'm
nerve of
fucking
these
with
niggas,
you. Oh,
man.
my God.
These roaches, you feel me?
Oh my God.
So, be very honest
Yeah,
or drink.
correct.
Have you ever talked so much shit that you had somebody in the industry come after you?
No, never have it, because the reason why, I'm just, like I said, you know, I'm a people person and I don't attack nobody. I talk my shit based on what I'm doing that you cannot do.
What about
You know what
cockroaches?
I'm saying?
These
But
who you referring to?
First of all, a person is not a cockroach.
Okay.
It sound good because you can't stomp on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I speak life based on the people that's sitting in their couch, not able to have the ability to move or run around, and just be like so trapped in a relationship or whatever it is, and they just need to get away.
Right,
This
right,
is
right.
where I come in. I talk my shit. I bring life into you. You know, the nerve of these niggas not taking care of their hoes. And I'm an entertainer.
Right,
So I'm
right.
supposed to entertain people.
It is entertaining.
But I never had no one came up to me and be like, oh, this bitch ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. You always be like, yo, son, you man funny, yo, fuck with you. Let me take a picture with you. And I'll be like, yeah, you gotta take care of your hoes, man. Yeah. And that's it. You feel me?
All right, so I got a question
Go
for
ahead.
you. So you be around artists.
Yes.
So we're gonna talk about who's more influential in the industry, right? Well, in the industry. So, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. He was leader of the Wu.
Correct.
Let me see the Wu dance real quick. Hey. Now you gotta be more girly.
cute.
Bow.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we
Lord.
go. Okay. So shout out to Pop Smoke.
Correct.
So Pop Smoke, leader of the Wu.
Correct.
I kind of say he's attached to drill music. Who has the most influence? Who would have had the most influence if Pop Smoke was around versus Favi? I seen you just did some
Well,
some
shout
work
out
with
to Fabio
Favi.
Foreign, man. He a great dude. That's, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people don't know about Fabio Foreign. Like, you will look at the music perspective, and then a lot of people will judge him based on, you know, the beef, you know, and stuff. But he's really a very smart, humble dude, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is he like that though?
Like, based on what? Like,
Is he like that? I'm from Corniana. Is he like that? Like that?
like that? What you mean by like that?
Is he like that, bro? Like, is he if he's up here and I'm like, yo, bro, come on, son, stop it. Is he
Nah,
like that?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like, he'll give me-
He's about his life, man. He's about his lifestyle. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But like, I just give credit when credit is due.
Right,
Because
right.
I'm around a lot of artists, and they not real here. And if you're not real here, I don't give a fuck how much success you have and how much people gravitate towards you.
Okay.
If I can't believe here,
Right.
all that shit means nothing to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just being around him and you know what I'm saying, talking with him, cracking jokes, playing dominoes and all that shit. Yeah, he's really a positive, smart dude.
So who has the most influence? You want to pull your shot or you gonna answer?
Well,
Go ahead. I wanna
right. So
like influence like
he
based
ain't
on who?
answer the question.
Like based on who though?
no, that's what I'm about to say. So I think what Jay's saying is like if Pop
If
Smoke
Pop
was
was
alive,
around, right?
and they both was on the same career trajectory,
Who would have had the most influence
right?
in the game?
Who would be the top dog, Fabio or Pop Smoke?
Well, I'll have to say Pop Smoke because even Fabio Foreign on New York with
Oh, Pop was the king of New York. Now I'm the nigga in charge.
So he already
Right here.
classified that.
You don't want to drink this. That's
No,
why.
it's not that, but I'm just coaching based on
That
what
was
he
too
says.
smooth. All right.
You know what I'm saying? That's real shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And see again, here we go. Real recognize real. So you have to understand if someone is ahead of you at that moment. That don't mean you won't pass them.
Right.
But at that time, of course.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got a question. Right, so on your intro, we played your song. You know, I don't hear these niggas, whatever.
I don't see these niggas.
And I heard the song. You feel me? I got a sneak preview to it, and I fuck with the song.
Me and Daniel Jean.
You and Daniel Jean, the song is heavy.
Yeah, that shit hard.
So let me ask you a question.
Who had the
In
better
your
verse?
opinion,
Oh, yeah.
who has a better verse?
Oh
You or
Lord.
Daniel Jean?
Oh Lord.
Oh my God!
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ! The nerve of these
I'm
niggas.
born for
Answer
you.
this,
Oh, you want to weigh in on it?
so he doesn't have to.
No, he has to.
No, he has to. He has to. Y'all both about to drink.
I mean, I think we both body that shit.
Nah,
we
man.
both murder that
Pour me a
shit.
drink,
Nah,
pour me a
We
man.
both murder that
Nah,
shit.
man.
Pour me a drink.
Jesus Christ!
We both shit.
I think we both murdered that shit, man. I did my thing. Daniel Jean did his thing. And that's just other people's
Nah,
opinion.
JB, stop talking. Stop talking.
Yeah, like-
Drink that. Yeah. Stop talking.
Yo,
what you
right,
think,
you're right,
man?
right.
Yo, so all right, Fancy Giant.
Hey, thank you. No, hold on.
Right.
Meta King, it's what we
Trying to
do.
Save you, man.
It's what we do,
Trying
baby.
to save us.
He said I was trying to save us. All right, listen. So Fancy Giant, what you think? Who had the better verse?
I'd say JB.
Why?
Because while Daniel's song was great, JB's song is like, it's like that New York song that Fat Joe had. While he put other people on that song was great on its own. That song is legendary on its own. And that's what I
Right.
think about JB's song. So he could have Fabio Foreign on it, Pop Smoke, bring him back to life, put him on it. I still think JB's verse is the hottest.
Right.
I
I mean,
Jesus
listen,
Christ.
I listened to the song.
Why you went that route?
Listen,
man?
I-
Why you did that?
Let me-
Because as an artist, when I listen to music, I listen to it, and I really
Correct.
I really go in depth into it. I don't just listen to listen.
Correct.
And I was very pleasantly surprised at you. I never knew you to do music. I just knew you influenced the music business.
Correct.
When I heard the song and I heard your verse, I'm like, whoa. The flow was lit. The lyrics was lit. You said this part, you was talking about like big guns. You said 2.2 and the 2.5, that's
Those
little
are baby
guns.
hammers.
Yeah, you
I
got
don't
the
even fuck with P80s.
You
Matter of fact,
P80s,
I
right.
need some baby cannons that can put in the Navy.
Yeah,
that can
yeah.
shoot a rat stand on top of a truck over Haiti.
Ah.
Jesus Christ. And everything.
You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Lord, oh, Lord.
That shit caught me off guard, you feel me? And
Correct.
listen, no knock to Daniel G. I think his verse was lit.
And yo, stop taking it easy. I got another question.
All right, but I'm just putting out there.
I got another question.
JB, did you
I got another question.
All right, go ahead.
Christ.
My first time meeting you,
Correct.
and I respect you,
Yeah, I respect you as well.
but you're on the Meta King podcast, so I got to ask you this.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, do your thing.
So, I seen on your page,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord.
Oh,
You-
my God. Jesus.
oh, my God, Jesus.
Staying on these things.
And you throwing $100
Oh,
bills
my God.
and
$100.
singles. What is it, 100 or singles?
It's honey.
Hundreds.
Hundreds upon hundreds,
Blue
right?
faces.
So you're on the Meta King's pocket right now, and so I got two questions, right? It's a two-part question. You probably gonna be, you know what I'm saying, but so that money real or fake?
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Well, you be the judge of that, man. See that blue? See that? You see that seal?
Okay.
You see that seal?
So can you drop that on the Meta
You
King's
see that
table?
seal? Oh, my God.
Let me make some room.
You see that seal?
There you go.
That's called a seal, man. You can't lie with the seal.
Oh,
man.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? You can lift it up.
So-
You could bend it and watch it open. See? That's how people tell real money, man.
All right, so,
you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
so
And
you don't
that's
gotta drink.
that.
So with-
I don't do fake money.
Nah, I appreciate that.
Because you know what it is, and I tell people this. If you could do it, do it. If you can't do it, wait till you can do it. Don't
Right.
even waste your time of procrastinating something that you're not, because it's gonna come to life and bite you.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
we're actually affiliated with a few non-for-profit organizations.
right.
You don't gotta take the money, though. You can leave the money.
Oh
over
my
there.
God!
Yeah.
I gotta get. What
Yo.
if I run to one of my hoes
Yo.
and they want ice cream or they want a snack?
I'm
What
just
I'm
a king.
gonna do?
Yo,
They want that king code.
Yeah, I gotta give my hoes money. I always gotta walk with at least $1,000.
What about the
minimum
non-for-profit,
to
baby?
give to
That's
give
a whole
my
fact,
hoes?
man. What about the hoes?
Now you can take it back, but you're gonna have to take a shot.
No, I take a shot, but I gotta. If I run into one of my hoes and they be like, "Daddy, I want some ice cream,"
You gotta
I
have it
cannot
on.
take care. I gotta take care of my
gotta have it
hoes.
on her.
If I don't take care of my hoes, who gonna take care of my hoes, man?
All right.
Nah, I like that because that was something I seen. I'm like, yo, now I gotta ask him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Like
nah,
a few of y'all probably like, yo, Jay crazy, I am crazy. I'm gonna ask that. You know what I'm saying? You on this
Listen,
show?
But people
It's my
understand that.
platform. I gotta
But
ask
people
that.
see that, you know, I'm driving Wraiths and you see $500,000 cars. Come on, that's a little $10,000-$20,000 is nothing.
Baby money.
A Wraith is cost $400,000. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I got over like $1 million worth of cars, man. Come on, that's light work. You feel
All
me?
right. So final question. Right.
Go ahead.
Everybody who knows you, anybody who sees you, anybody who follows you on Instagram sees that you with a lot of women.
Yeah.
A lot of different women,
Yeah.
man. Like a lot. So I got to wondering, I know about you, and I'm sure the Meta Kings community wondering,
Correct.
Oh, I know where you going.
do you sleep with any of these women?
Hell fucking yeah, I fuck majority of these bitches. You know what I'm saying? I fuck the shit out of these bitches. Word of my mother. That's why I tell niggas you better take care of your hoes. If not, I'm gonna be fucking your
Oh
hoes.
Lord.
I thought
Oh,
he was
Lord.
gonna drink. Lord.
Nah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I
You
be
too
fucking
real.
them.
You don't want to drink this, right? You
Nah,
scared.
no, it's not that. It's that I'm keeping it real.
Keep it real.
Like
Okay.
I do
that. I
fuck
respect
with
it.
80% of these bitches I'm fucking.
Okay.
You know
Does
what
that
I'm
ever
saying?
create any issues?
I tell them straight up and down. They already know what it is.
I think it's time for you to take us to the next segment.
You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah.
They already know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Much respect for the segment. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
We going into the
Matter of fact, y'all don't go anywhere
Meditation.
because I think, yo, JB, I don't know how you feel. We want to keep you for our next segment.
I'm here. I'm
Your
already
energy's
here.
lit. You
I'm
keeping
already
it real.
sitting
you
down.
feel
I'm
me?
already
Listen,
sitting
this
down.
next segment,
All right, cool.
sponsored by where'smyvape.com, is a segment that we introducing right now for the first time to y'all, right? Actually, no, I think we did this segment in the very first episode, right? So this segment is called Meditation, right? What we're gonna do, we're gonna bring up some topics that we see that's trending right now, like rapid fire, and we're gonna try to get into it real quick. You feel me? So feel free to comment, join the conversation, right?
Correct.
So let's get into it. Meditation segment.
So, all right. So meditation segment. So, let me see. What's been on my mind that I want to talk about? Let's talk about the Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay.
So I seen, you know what's been going on with the Meg Thee Stallion situation?
Yeah, with the Tory.
Tory Lanez, man. How you feel about it, man? So recently there was an article that was posted by shout out to the Shade Room, and it was saying how Meg Thee Stallion was saying she was hurt by the fact of like what happened. You know what I'm saying? Her best friend and Tory Lanez. What do you think when the verdict gets put out? Who do you think is guilty or innocent?
Well, personally, you know, I wasn't there, so I can't really speak too much about it.
Just your guess.
I would
Your
say
opinion.
that I think this whole shit was a setup, man.
On who's
On setup base for Tory Lanez.
so
Because he was at a peak of his career, and even his podcast was doing wonderful. And then now, first of all, how come he's not in jail yet?
Right.
And
Because
how
it's
come he
ongoing,
got-
though. It's
he got-
ongoing.
Yeah, but certain things, if you shoot someone, they put you behind bars.
there's allegations.
That's just people just talking. If they have actual fact that you shot someone, listen. You're not getting away just that easy. Oh, we still thinking if you did it or not did it, because the forensics gonna prove it. The gun, the bullet gonna have to be in her leg. There's so many ways of
them proving
of
that
them
easily.
proving what
Fingerprint.
exactly. Come on, DNA evidence and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So a lot of these things I don't really try to get too much into it, but you could see this shit is crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
my thing is along your point is a couple things. Number one, I feel like that if you listen to the story, there's an element of jealousy there, where she thought she was coming to fuck with Tory and she seen him paying a lot of attention to
Someone else.
one of the Jenners, Kylie Jenner, whatever, right? Then my thing is she claims that he shot her out the back window of a car. Listen, you deal with more exotic cars than I've ever seen in my life.
You're not doing no back window. There's no back windows.
Right. Yeah, there we go.
There's no back windows. In these foreigns, no back windows.
There we go. So So that's where I don't know who's right or wrong, but I'm a person that goes
Don't
based
say
on.
because you just said.
I'm a
guess what?
person that goes based
don't
off
say,
logic.
don't
Guess what,
say,
though?
don't say you don't know who's right or wrong.
'Cause I don't know the facts. I just know what I heard.
The other day you told me you don't believe Meg's right.
Based on what I've heard.
Yeah.
Based on what I've heard.
If you don't believe she's right, then you believe Meg. Then Tory's right. It's only two sides.
Based on what I've heard, but I don't know the actual.
So if
facts.
you don't believe Meg is telling the truth, then you believe she's telling a lie. You believe Tory's side of the
correct,
story.
based on what I heard so far, you feel me? But the truth
And
will
I
come to
fuck with
light.
both of them. I fuck with Tory Lane and I fuck with Meg. You know, they both credible artists. But, you know, the facts is the facts. It's like, this is America you in here. It didn't happen in a different country. It happens here, in
Right.
the United States.
Right.
Believe you me, they would have been all over Tory Lane.
Right.
You know and I know.
But when there's money,
Let me tell you,
involved,
when
you
it's
have- and you-
celebrity,
and
when
you
it's
have-
celebrity is bigger than money.
Right, 'cause
Remember,
Meek-
you print money.
Meek Mill had
you
money,
don't
didn't
print
matter.
stories.
Kodak Black Boy had money, didn't matter.
It's not even about money when it comes to
Young
celebrities.
Thug had money, ain't matter.
This is
Money
not,
means
nah,
nothing.
but that's a RICO case. This is not celebrity versus.
It's celebrity versus celebrity.
Right. So at the end of the day, now
The-
you got to take it to court.
But the story's
if
more,
it was, if
the
it was,
story's worth more.
But
you
dog,
don't understand it.
But bro, if it was Meg versus Jay, I'm Jay, Money Jay, right? I'm locked up.
Correct.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I feel like because of the fact that she's Meg Thee Stallion, she was hot, Tory Lane was hot. See, my thing is this, right?
It's politics, man.
My thing is this.
Album selling could be involved.
I do believe.
You know what I'm saying?
I do believe that if there was enough evidence to lock Tory up, right? Especially because our previous episodes, like we're definitely,
would've locked him
we're
up
definitely America's pro women when it comes to stuff like this, domestic violence.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
He would have been on a
So,
DV
they would've
case.
took him up,
Easily.
Why he's not on the DV case?
because he's a celebrity and
No.
and he has backing.
No, not in America.
Not in
here.
2022.
A DV case is a DV case. It does. Man, they had case on Michael Jackson. Are you serious? They had case on Shaquille O'Neal. They had case on Kobe Bryant. And these people had way more money than both of these people put together. When it comes to America, it's none of that.
Yeah, I think
Money
it's- I
only
think it's
played
a
but
little
so
fuzzy.
far.
I think there's not a lot of facts. I
It's
think
not a lot of facts.
he say, she
Tory
say.
Lane would have been on the DV case right now, fighting for his freedom. They
right.
would not release that guy. And they would have revoked his passport, whatever the hell he got going on. Remember, he's from Canada.
Right.
So what's next?
So all right. So moving on from that, right? So I was today I was on Twitter, right? And I seen a post where a guy was basically saying that if you're a woman, if you're a woman looking, he said if you're a woman looking for,
Oh my God.
if you're a woman looking for money or looking to be eaten out, right?
Lord.
That you looking for the wrong dude. That he's not into that. So there's a girl that's famous on OnlyFans for kind of like doing anal shots. Like basically she does anal shots on her OnlyFans for like $12, $13 a pop. And she
Shout out to OnlyFans, man.
she
Take it
responded
to the next level.
she responded saying, "Good luck finding love with your dude." Basically trying to say if that's the type of guy you are, you're not gonna find a woman, you're gonna find a dude. So then he ripped her a new one saying like, "Yo, who are you to talk about love? If you got love as a young girl, you wouldn't have to sell your anus on OnlyFans for $12, $13. So basically, don't speak to me about love. You don't even know what love is."
Correct.
So what's going on?
So my question is, does a woman who is technically labeled a sex worker, or you know what I'm saying, or a OnlyFans, so does she have the right to talk about love to a man in 2022?
So, all right. So, I'm gonna answer. Right.
Go ahead.
Before I answer, I'm gonna definitely tell y'all. I really feel like these segments, and that's where we need you, and we need our Meta Kings community to come. we need to like kind of like mix this up, have more female opinions and point of views on this. So I'll start off with saying, shout out to all my female entrepreneurs.
Shout out to all the females entrepreneurs.
No, shout out to no
Shout out to all the females.
Shout out all
Can
to
a
all the
hoe
hoes.
address love in 2022,
Yes,
bro?
they can.
Like, see, I
Yes, the
feel
fuck they can.
Yeah, so I agree.
Shout out to all my hoes.
I agree.
I said if you're gonna be a hoe, be the best hoe.
JB, so I don't know if you've seen our.
We don't fake hoe, man. Y'all pop it and drop it.
I don't know because he'll call us a swinger, right?
Go ahead.
But I don't know if you've seen our previous episode.
Always looking for a friend.
Correct.
Huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm looking for Team J.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now look, my thing is this: we had a situation, we had a topic where we were talking about in terms of if you had to be with somebody, would you be with a prostitute
It was a prostitute, a stripper versus a drug dealer.
Versus drug dealer, right? And I mean, I don't know if you watch Power and stuff like that, right? But I mean, I feel like drug dealers have less morals, less morals.
I feel like drug dealers, they destroying people.
Right,
So
right.
I wouldn't.
Hold on.
That's automatic.
So you already Team J. Let me stop. Right there. All right.
You destroying people with legal substance. I don't fuck
with that being said, like I'm saying, like a drug dealer, I grew up in an urban community.
Correct.
Niggas is posted up on a corner. You know what I'm saying?
Destroying their own kind.
They selling
Destroying their own
junior
kind.
high school, blah, 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 right?
They killing their own kind.
We had a topic that we were speaking about, and it was an OnlyFans girl. Her husband called the Breakfast Club, and she was complaining the fact that, he gave his girl the consent to become an OnlyFans, blah, blah. She got rich, got them a penthouse, the whole 9 yards. Then his insecurity started kicking in. Nigga.
Something wrong with that nigga.
Right, yeah. You got your
nerve
girl,
of that
blah,
nigga.
blah, and she with
You co-sign that nigga. You co-sign
just
her.
mad because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling him. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, because I personally know, I mean, in my previous
Correct.
profession where that's an easy job to make a lot of money and you don't got to do nothing.
Of course.
Even if you do, it's just for the money type joint, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's wrong for you to be like, Dan, just because of the fact that that's her profession, that's her line, that she don't have a say-so in love.
No.
But my thing is this though,
What's
right?
the thing?
You're a self-proclaimed. What you do for a living,
You're
sell
just
your.
trying to
Hold on.
word it that way, bro.
I didn't even get to word it yet. Can I word it first?
You just started.
If you're gonna sell your ass on OnlyFans and a nigga's talking about the type of woman he loves, how are you the first person to speak?
What?
How are you the first person to speak on love when you're selling your ass for money on OnlyFans?
So she don't deserve love? So she don't know nothing about love?
It's not about what she deserves.
Because she got a profession?
It's not about what she deserves. How can she speak on another man's love though? Or what he perceives
No,
as
what
love?
you're saying is she can't speak, period.
What I'm saying is that she can't speak on another man's version of love. Because your version is fucked up.
Why?
I wouldn't, me per se, I wouldn't say that. Because you know why? Because now whore is the fucking biggest, that's the biggest, porn is the biggest business in the world.
For a long
Trillion-
time.
trillion
For a
of
long
billions.
time.
Trillion a billion. It makes more money than fucking doctors. So I tell all the fucking hoes, quit your fucking doctors, become a fucking whore. You know what I'm saying? Make fucking money and live life. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand that, right? Love is within. Love is not without.
Right.
You can fuck as much people you want. That don't mean you have feelings for them. You know how many whores I've done fuck? I have zero feeling for these bitches.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck a bitch today and forget about her name. What's that bitch name again? Nobody knows.
Nobody
cares.
knows.
Oh Lord, Jesus
Nobody
Christ.
knows.
But me per se, I would rather fall in love with a fucking whore than a regular bitch.
Why though?
Because a regular bitch
Because
can
now
have.
you're losing me.
You know why? Because a lot of times they secretive. Like they'll be having like 3, 4, 5 niggas in the back burner and they'll treat you like you some kind of king and knowing they backstabbing you every fucking day.
I kinda see
You
where
see
you're
a
coming
fucking
from with
whore, you know she's a whore.
I kind of see
Look,
where
a
he's coming from with
whore,
that.
you know she's a whore.
She
You
gonna be-
already
she gonna be
identify her
transparent.
being a whore.
Yeah, no.
Power to all the fucking whores.
I see where you coming
I
from
love
with
my
that.
whores. I don't care what anybody says. I like to give a major shout out to all my fucking whores. Hey, what's up? And if you're not taking care of your hoes, I'm gonna take your hoe.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
man.
fuck your hoe too.
No,
Eh,
to
you know what I'm
JB,
saying?
to JB's point, I always say one
That's
thing
what it's
about
about.
me.
Real recognized
I
real,
always
man.
say one thing.
JB,
I always. Hold on.
Let me cut this dude
You
off.
have to be real
You
with
cannot
your
cut me
fucking-
off, bro.
Every episode, don't switch up because now you got JB talking.
The king whores.
You know what I'm saying? King
Yes.
whores. Listen.
The king
listen.
fucking whore.
Now
I
you-
love the whores.
Yo, listen. Other episodes, you know, yo, Jay, you know what you're talking about? I'm a swinger. I'm this and that. I don't gotta be a swinger.
First of all, let me
Yeah,
shut you
don't
down.
be open-minded.
Thank you.
First of all, let me shut you
Chase your
down.
fucking dream.
When he started talking, you the first. When he
Chase
started,
your fucking
when he
dream.
started talking, you was the first one to say that he's starting to lose you, right?
Whore. Yes.
Yo,
No,
Love
hold
the
on.
whores.
You done enough cutting me off. Now you're gonna shut the fuck up. When he started talking, you open your mouth. You said that he's losing you, right?
me out?
You said that he's losing you. What I said was that I actually understand where he's coming from because I'm the type of person. I always said this. The type of people I like is people who's real.
Realness.
If you're an asshole, I
Show
want
me
you to
you're
be
an
an
asshole.
asshole, and I know that's who you are.
And I can deal with you.
And I could deal with you. I don't like people who's an asshole and pretends not to be. So I understand the concept that you rather a woman know and claim who she is, and you're like, I'll fuck with you for who you are.
what I don't-
Then
And the whores give you better fucking sex.
Well,
These
that-
whores got no limit. I
Well,
love it.
it depends how much fucking they doing,
You
bro.
can have a fucking wife. The minute you get comfortable with her, She's not sucking dick no more.
Boring. Right,
She's not sucking your toes
but you
no
could be
more.
fucking with a whore.
You got
like
a
this.
fucking whore. You tell that bitch on her knees, yes, daddy. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. The
think
nerve of
it
these
depends.
niggas not taking care of your horse,
It
man.
depends on what.
It depends on the
Depends on the kind of person you are.
Hell fucking
no.
no.
So for me, I love the hoes. Jamie loves the hoes.
We
all
you
love
got
the
you
hoes.
love
JB
the
too
hoes.
much,
Is it safe to say?
Ain't no but.
Is it safe to say you love the hoes because you in the industry, you're around JB?
Hell fucking yeah.
I loved the hoes before.
And now being
I
around
still
me,
do.
He said the hoes made me quit college, man.
You damn right.
I'm
The
talking-
hoes make me quit a lot of things, man. I could have been a very businessman. I could have been an electronic engineer.
I've messed
Fuck
with
that.
strippers
The horse changed my life. Oh my God.
messed with strippers
Mwah.
before.
Shout out to all my horse.
I mess with girls that do OnlyFans. I've had people's wives. You know, I'm not.
Oh shit.
Yo, one thing I can say,
But
right?
What I'm gonna wait, hold on. Let me just say
Go ahead,
this.
go ahead.
It depends on the kind of person that the girl wants. Now,
Right.
if you want the whole God-fearing man, the whole guy who was raised in church,
Go to
that's-
fucking church.
No. What I'm saying, a lot of these, some of these girls say, "Well, I want a guy who's this. I want a guy who's
lying.
monogamous. I want a guy who's like whatever." If you want a guy who believes in all that,
Right.
chances are he's not gonna really tolerate the whole "you have an OnlyFans" or "you're stripping" kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're more realistic about like what you want as in a guy, then of course go ahead. But if you're gonna be like,
Pure bullshit.
hold on.
It is fucking
Hold on.
insane.
Hold
The
on.
nerve of you. How dare you?
Calm down, man.
Fuck that shit. He is lying. I'm with this guy every day. All we talk about is horse. We going to get some fucking horse.
I love
Don't
the
come here
horse.
and preach that bullshit.
I love the horse. I'm
Bullshit,
just saying,
my nigga.
I'm saying it depends on what
being
they
conservative
go
right
for
now?
when it comes to a guy. Now, if you
Fuck no. He probably got you got a girl that you trying to say hi to. You got a girl that likes you,
wanna-
and you
you
like
wanna
her.
name drop?
Fuck her.
Oh,
Horse.
shit. Oh,
Let me tell you
God.
something. The reason why I said that, right? I just like realness.
Right.
I like when somebody keep it 100 with me. Like you said, if you an asshole, show me that you're an asshole so I
just
can know
be
how to
that.
deal with you. So I can know where to bring you and where not to bring you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fucking whore, I'm not gonna bring you certain places.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know most likely I'm gonna want to slut you out any fucking way. Because I never, shout out to all my hoes, I never keep no hoes to myself.
Right.
Like I let them loose. Go ahead, hold loose. Like the fucking birds. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas want to hold their whores hostage and shit. I spread the hoes.
So then, JB, let me ask you a question. When you
ahead.
see yourself, right, 15, 20 years from now,
I'm
settle
still gonna
down.
be a fucking whore. I'm not settling down ever again in life.
But if you did settle down, it would
It's
be with
not
a
going
whore.
to happen.
Okay.
Yes, it will be a whore. You know why?
So can I ask you a question?
Because the whore
So
will
can
love you for you.
So can I ask you a question, right? So two questions. Are you in a relationship?
No.
Okay. So you know what? So for the sake of I definitely feel like we have to bring you back on another segment.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm happy to
Hell yeah.
come back.
Hell, we just opened Pandora's box.
I'm coming
really-
back.
I-
I'm definitely coming back.
I really love your mindset, and I really feel like, I know a lot of our subscribers
Correct.
kind of feel like maybe sometimes, not that we're pro guys, right? Or whatever the situation is, but we're gonna have a segment where we're gonna have.
It's gonna be based on horse.
Oh, my
Horse gotta be a part
you
of it.
can't do that. You can't do that because we're gonna have some ladies on here that are not considered whores.
All ladies are fucking whores.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Oh my god.
All of them.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna break it down to you. And
Breaking news.
you might not come across a certain type of horse. Is a female. Every female is a fucking horse to an extent. It just needs someone like me to break it out of
out
them
of there.
fucking whore.
I
I'm
do-
telling
I
yo,
do
I
agree
done
with
met
that.
church girls.
So what you mean?
They whores.
What
Be
you mean?
a
JB.
fucking whore. We all whores.
Right.
Guys is
JB.
whores too.
So listen.
But guess the only difference is between me and other fucking whores that I know.
honestly agree with everybody being
No,
whores.
you're not. Well, if they don't
would
agree,
industry
they.
do
This is
No.
a whole.
No.
This is a whole new topic.
Females love
we
that
broached.
topic. I'm telling you, I had conversation with different females that they think they're not whores.
They don't wanna be lazy
Until I
like that.
realize when I tell them certain things, they're like, "Oh shit, I am a fucking whore."
Right. So
I
listen.
am really a whore. You know why? Because look, if a girl fuck with this guy, right? After a while, she don't no longer fuck with him no more. She leave this guy, go with another guy. Then after a while, it's not working out. Oh my God, this guy. What the fuck you think you doing? You fucking this guy, this guy, this guy. You are a fucking whore.
Not this. We gotta go.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So listen.
Correct.
JB. I know you're about to segue. So let me drop my 2 cents in. I'm honored to have met you.
Yes.
I'm excited to have met you.
Yes.
I feel blessed to be able to have you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
gotta
all
have
my
you back.
hoes.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God, Jesus Christ.
Just the people that you guys have been around, the atmosphere, and thank you for bringing your talents onto the Better King segment.
And it's
your
a
energy,
pleasure.
man.
And
It's
it
a
does
pleasure.
not-
It's a
it-
pleasure to be here, man.
and it does not
You know,
stop
I
here.
like to give a major shout out to everybody here, those that you see here, and those that you see behind. You know, everybody play a part, and I appreciate them for inviting me
Yes.
to be a part of this,
Right.
to express my. I love all my hoes.
You love all them hoes.
Shout out to all my hoes that thought I wasn't gonna make it. I made it. I'm in a big screen.
So listen, the moral
So
of the story
morals.
is shout out to all the hoes, man.
Yes.
But listen, this episode is definitely to be continued. This is not the last time you're
No.
gonna see JB on this segment,
I'm gonna
man.
come here with a zoo. It's gonna be 50,000
So
people
this-
here.
you
It's
already
not gonna be
heard.
room. It's not gonna be room. Oh my God, my hoes gonna be twerking, dancing. Yo, prepare for that shit. It's
I
gonna be
can't
wild.
wait.
My hoes gonna be dancing all over the goddamn place.
So listen, we told y'all that we was going to the top. We told y'all we was gonna go crazy.
Correct.
This is one of the people that's gonna help
best
us
out of
get
New
there.
York, baby.
The
Correct.
best out of New York. So listen, thank you everybody for tuning in. Once
Crazy.
again, welcome to the Meta Kings podcast, where we give our unfiltered opinion on current events and trending
Correct.
topics in the urban community and pop culture. Once
Correct.
again, shout out to where'smyvape.com, Titan Studios, and the JB Flawless ENT.
Thank you very